I started when I was about 8, 9. I wrote one poem when my grandmother died. I don't know where it came from, but I had it memorized my whole life. So God gave that to me. And I heard him whisper to me, "You'll be an author." And I thought, no way. Living in a house with drugs and alcohol and a mother pushing the drugs and alcohol on me, there was no peace, there was no rest, and the abuse was so bad. The molestation, the beatings, told me that's what I should be. Whenever I left home, I carried the behavior with me. I wanted there to be drugs right there. I needed something every day to feel normal. I would never reach out for help because I was taught living that way, no one would be understanding of it or no one would want to help you. When I had my daughter, I'd had enough of that type of life. I mean, here was this little baby that needed me for everything. And I know that I couldn't do it being high. So I made the decision to come to KARM to get the help that I needed.
They're helpless when they walk in. Most of our ladies are rock bottom, and that's where Breh was when she first got here.
I wasn't sure if anything was going to work, but I was willing to try.
She was shameful, and so she thought if she shared her story with us that we might see her differently.
I knew that there would be areas that I need to go deeper into and that I would need to ask the Lord for help with. But I realized that was the constant thing that I needed to do and that He always came through. He was faithful.
Our meetings changed from more of a spiritual one-on-one about her writing and about her relationship with God.
I would write His words down, and it came out this beautiful poetry. So everywhere I go, I have my pen and paper with me, and I write. The girls here at Serenity was always like, "You always have this pen and pad," and it would give me an opportunity to share the gospel with them.
Breh's a dreamer. If you sit and talk to Breh, you'll know she has dreams. She started out with a few poems.
And then this notebook kept expanding and expanding into a book, and that's been published. And then I now have book 2, which I'm typing out. So I left Serenity. I got an apartment. I have a job as an assistant librarian. I've got a bachelor's degree in creative writing. I will graduate this spring with my master's. And then in the fall, I will start my doctorate in ministry.
We talk about all the darkness out on the streets, but Breh is definitely an example of the light. And when I look at her and see her smile, and when I read the words that she's written, I just am amazed that someone who didn't think she was even hardly alive a few years ago now is sharing life with other people.
My life before, seeking drugs all day long, compared to now, waking up with a home, a family, an education. It's light and dark.
There are more women out there like Breh. Just want to see what we continue to do in the lives of the children and ladies that we work with. There's more stories to come.